I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and it's evident that Hollis's intent and what he actually can do are two different things. I do not appear in the video of that guy being murdered, so Hollis cannot frame me as a murderer with that footage alone. So, what do I have to worry about, right? The worst that can happen is that a subset of this channel's viewers don't trust me, and not to be rude or ungrateful or anything, but that's not really bad enough to discourage me from going after this guy. At this point, I've made peace with the skepticism around me. And after Hollis's last video, I think I've reached an understanding. I need to rededicate myself to this whole thing. Look, even if you're not convinced that Hollis did anything wrong, and it's unlikely that he didn't, then it's at least indisputable that he's involved in some way. He was at my house for months, after all. He hasn't explicitly refuted my accusations against him either. I gotta find him. So, why don't I go to the police? Because my parents cannot find out this way. And at this point, I don't even know what they themselves would be stumbling upon if they did find out. With every passing day, every passing video, it just seems to get murkier. You don't know my parents. I can't put them through this. Not at least until I know where Hollis is, and I have conclusive evidence that he's guilty. Everything needs to be on the table. And I haven't gotten there yet. It's important to realize, I'm not in any direct danger. Not at the moment, at least. Hollis has threatened me, but there's no indication he can follow through with any of it. He's hiding from me. Why exactly, I don't know. But the person who's most at risk of harm, I think it's the person Hollis is staying with right now. This has, of course, been on our radar since video 18. You can see this guy in the background a couple of times, silhouetted, and as someone pointed out to me in the comments of video 20, there might be someone off camera in that one. Who is this person? If this place where Hollis is staying belongs to whoever it is, then the guy strikes me as a fairly normal individual, right? I mean, he lives in a small apartment. Maybe it's a family member of Hollis's? I wasn't able to find out much about Hollis online, but I found even less about relatives. I guess this would be my assumption for now. But imagine if it's a stranger. Some good Samaritan who's letting Hollis stay there out of the kindness of his heart. We all know what Hollis might do to strangers. And if they didn't know each other before now, or hell, even if they did, then I worry about that guy's safety. Whoever he is. Probably knows nothing about what Hollis is involved in. If he did, he would not let him stay with him, would he? Tracking down Hollis is about Jordan. It's always been about Jordan, and it will always be about Jordan. Doing right by him, my parents, myself. But it's become clear that it's about other people, too. When I find you, Hollis Coogan, it will be for Jordan. It'll be for the man you killed first, the man whose identity I don't even know. And I'm willing to bet it'll be for your new potential target, too. This is why I'm not giving up, see? When you're doing things for other people, instead of for self-preservation, your resolve will never weaken. Oh, and, by the way, I guess I'll bring this up, because you surely wouldn't have shown them if you didn't have a good reason, but what's with those handcuffs in the bag, dude? Why are they there? Did I keep you chained in the garage or something? Anyway, finding Hollis is going to be a drawn-out process, no matter what. I mean, it already has been so far. But the way I see it, the first step in figuring out where Hollis has gone is to question all the people he's been in contact with on these online accounts of his. As you know, they're my accounts now, so I can see everything he once sent to people. And actually maintained quite a few conversations with people. This would have been between August 1st and September 6th, 2020. I've been systematically going through his old direct messages on Twitter, and on Instagram as well, of course. There's a surprising number of people. Hollis stayed in relatively regular contact with a fair few of them. Looks like these are all just normal people who reached out to him to ask him about what he was doing, why he was being so mysterious about everything. Not like he knew any of them beforehand or anything. But if he established any kind of relationship with anyone online, then it's possible he revealed more to them than he ever revealed publicly. He could have spoken with anyone about anything. I mean, over email or something. There's no way of knowing unless I try to ask all these people about it. This process will span a while, and I'll update you all as it continues. Maybe it's not guaranteed to get me anywhere, but it feels like there's a lot of opportunity in reaching out to people like this. I am optimistic, which is more than could be said for how I felt after that USB. So, with that in mind, keep threatening me, Hollis.